Hello, today I'll be showing you how to brush and comb your medium and long hair cat's coat. Alright? So with me here is a model dummy. I'm going to show you the technique of how you can properly brush and comb a certain area of your cat. Once you learn the correct technique, you can actually apply it to every other part of your cat, okay, in any position that your cat is comfortable in. So remember, whatever grooming procedures that you're going to help your cat with, they have to be in a relatively calm state. Alright? Now I'm just going to have this model on my lap here so that I can properly show you how to brush and comb one area of it. I'm going to show you how to brush and comb this area today. Before we start, I'll divide this area mentally into 3 parts. So part 1, part 2, part 3. And I'll brush it area by area. So we'll cover brush area 1, then followed by 2 and 3. So we want to have a systematic process. Once we're done with this area, we will move on to another area. But today, I'll just show you for this area here. Now, let's talk a little bit about the tools that we're going to use today. We're going to have to use the slicker brush. Alright, we usually hold it this way or like that. Okay, and for the greyhound comb, we'll hold at the 1/3 position of the comb, this area. The comb usually has a wider end and a narrower end. The wider end is used for more rough work and the narrower end is more fine work. We usually comb using the rough end first, followed by the fine end of the comb. Okay, so now the brushing technique is the next thing that I'll show you. Alright, so we have to remember, when we are brushing their coat, we are brushing their fur, we are not brushing their skin. So what is the difference? Right? When brushing their coat, we are actually, let's say this is the skin, there's hair growing out this way. When we are brushing the coat, we are actually, the movement of the comb is something like that. So the kind of the area where the pins touch the skin is very minimal. Okay, compared to brushing the skin. So brushing the skin is not what we want to do. Brushing the skin is like this. So after just 3 brushes on the skin, there is already a bit of a scratch, and these scratches may lead to abrasion on your cat. So you want to make sure you brush the hair, the fur, not the skin. I'll show it to you later. Now, the greyhound comb wise, okay, the pins are not sharp, and this is the one that you really have to go down into the skin. Right? I'll show you as well. So back to the dummy model here. Okay, we're going to show you how to brush this area, right? We'll start with area 1, followed by 2 and 3. I use my left hand to pry the hair to the side, and the brush to brush the hair layer by layer from the roots all the way to the end. The roots of the hair is the point of the hair where it's closest to the skin, and the ends is the area where it's further away from the skin. So roots to the ends. And when we brush, we're brushing the fur only, not the skin. So if you see the movement of the brush, it's actually an outward direction. Okay, you can brush slowly, okay, just to have a feel of how it's like before doing it faster. Okay, but the point is really to separate every individual strand of hair on your cat to prevent clumping or matting of your cat's coat, which can lead to other problems. So as you can see, I have actually completed brushing from area 1 to area 3. So it's 1, 2, 3 systematically. This whole area is thoroughly brushed. I'll show you quickly again. 1, down to 2, and 3. From the roots to the ends. Once that's done, you can take your greyhound comb and thoroughly run it through the areas that you have brushed. This is to serve as a double checking to make sure that the area is free of any clumps or any mats. The comb should run through relatively smoothly without much resistance, like that. So just do a quick comparison of the hair brushed versus the hair unbrushed. Okay, for the hair brushed, the comb runs through relatively smoothly, and for the hair on this area which is not brushed yet, you're actually quite unable to get the comb through. So in these kind of cases, do not pull through because it will hurt your cat. You want to do the brushing first, followed by the combing. So try out this technique today with your brushing and combing, and let us know if you run into any issue.